Right now, you're 4 years old. In front of you, one marshmallow. This moment will predict your entire life. A researcher walks in, sets it down, says, "Wait until I'm back. You'll get two." Then she leaves. You're alone with it. What do? Stanford University, 1972. Walter Mischel ran this on hundreds of children. He called it the delay of gratification experiment. At the Bing Nursery School, Stanford, children aged 3 to 5, one at a time, one treat on the table. Wait. 2. Eat now. 1. Some children waited 15 full minutes. They used every trick they had, covered their eyes, sang to themselves, turned away from the marshmallow. One child pushed the bell far away, out of reach. Some lasted 30 seconds. Some picked it up, held it, then ate it. Then Mischel did something unusual. He tracked those same kids. As teenagers, then as adults. The ones who waited had higher SAT scores, on average 210 points higher, lower addiction rates, better health at 30, lower body mass index at midlife, higher scores on social competence tests, better at handling frustration, better at stress, lower divorce rates, higher incomes. Mischel followed some of them for 40 years. 40 years. By every measure, the waiters won. Willpower. That's what everyone concluded. You waited, you have it. You didn't, you lack it. $1 billion industry grew from this. Self-discipline books, impulse control programs, business schools taught the marshmallow test, parenting experts used it as a diagnostic. Here's the thing. All of it was wrong. Tyler Watts at NYU, 2018. He ran it again. Over 900 children this time. Much tighter controls than the original study. This time they factored in what Mischel hadn't. Family income, home stability, parents' education, mother's level of schooling, early cognitive ability scores. Factor those in. The SAT correlation dropped by 2/3. The behavior correlation dropped further. The correlation almost vanished. Not weakened, vanished. The kids who waited weren't more disciplined. They came from more stable homes. The kids who ate immediately, not impulsive, rational. Think about what waiting requires. You're 4 years old. A stranger just left the room. She promised 2 marshmallows. If she returns, do you trust that? For a child from a stable home, yes. Adults say what they mean. Adults come back. Waiting makes sense. For a child from an unstable home, do the math. Adults break promises. Resources disappear. The future is not safe. Eating now is the rational choice. 1 in hand beats 2 that might not come. The children who waited weren't stronger. They were safer. Their homes taught them adults keep their word. The test didn't measure willpower, it measured trust. Mischel knew this. He wrote it in his 2014 book. He called the popular version a massive misrepresentation. His whole career argued self-control is not fixed. He called it the hot and cool system. Hot, impulsive, reactive, emotional, cool, strategic, patient, future-oriented. The cool system can be trained. He proved it. He taught children one trick. Don't think of it as food. Think of it as a picture, a photograph of a marshmallow. Children who tried this waited far longer, not willpower, a shift in thinking. He tested another version too. Tell a child to pretend the marshmallow is a cloud, not food. Just a fluffy white cloud. Same result. Longer waiting, same treat. The marshmallow didn't change. The mental frame did. Change the thinking, the behavior follows. Nobody built a brand around that. The simpler story sold better. Here's what stayed with me. The kids who ate harder lives on average, not because they lacked discipline. Their childhoods gave them less reason to trust. When food is scarce, eat when you can. When adults leave, don't count on return. When plans fall apart, stop making plans. These aren't failures of character. They're adaptations, rational ones. The brain learns what the environment teaches. An unpredictable environment teaches. Now is all you have. This doesn't stop at childhood. Adults under chronic stress show the same pattern. The brain stays in hot mode. Future rewards feel abstract. Present costs feel real. Same brain, different environment, different behavior. Less reason to believe in later. The marshmallow test didn't predict your future, it reflected your past. Think about what that means. If you've struggled with impulse control or in spending, eating, procrastinating, it may not be a character flaw. It may be a learned response, a rational one. Your brain learned early. Later isn't safe. Take what's here, now, because waiting has let you down before. The real Mischel finding is this. Willpower is tied to hope. Believe the future is reliable. You can wait, change the environment, change the belief. Mischel's own advice was simple. Don't fight the urge. Reframe the object. Want to stop eating junk food? Don't resist it. Imagine it as packaging. The cool system engages. The urge weakens. No willpower required. The behavior follows. One marshmallow. Decades of wrong conclusions. Next video. Why you judge people wrong in 0.1 seconds. And you can't stop it. Subscribe. Don't miss it.